Princess Mukhari describes her business as bringing the dead back to life. She's a young business owner who has been running Automotive Pros for the last 3 years as a panel beater and spray painter. Mukhari attributes her skill to her late father.
He was a mechanic, a panel beater and a spray painter at once. So back then I was not sure of what we were doing, but then as I was growing, because he would leave me with a car sometimes and say, put primer. And I wanted to go play with other kids, but I couldn't because my dad wanted me to work. So as growing up, having that background, I didn't think I was gonna be part of this as I was growing, because back then when we were growing, it was not a fancy job. It was just a job that we thought people didn't go to school. And after I lost my dad and started this journey, that's when I realized that my dad was educated.
Before getting into business, Mukhari worked for other small businesses. She says she didn't understand then when her former bosses told her that there was no money. Mukhari says starting her own business has helped her appreciate and understand what her previous employers meant.
The issue with me being employed was every time I would be told, Hori, there's no money. I'd feel like, these ones are playing with me. I want to see it for myself. That's when I ended up doing it for myself. Now I understand when they were saying there was no money, there was actually no money, because even I can say I don't have money while the cars are packed outside. So now I get to understand what they were going through because I'm in the situation right now.
Many male-dominated industries are seeing rapid changes where women are now in leadership and ownership positions. Mukhari says women should not be treated as special as they are equally capable.
There's nothing special about me being in this industry. As much as someone out there is digging toilet holes, we always say it's hard to do. Recently we have few qualified female panel beaters, and I was so proud of them, because back then when I was starting my journey, I wanted to do panel beating, but I was not allowed because I was a female. But recently I attended an event where there were I think 2 or 3 panel beaters who qualified, which I was so proud of, to show that there's no special job for a female, no special job for a male.
Mukhari emphasizes the importance of managing finances effectively as a business owner.
I think the most mistakes we do, as especially black people, it's the moment we start having money, we want to show off out there, which is not right, because at the end of the day, I'll spend that money, but the business will suffer the consequences. So it's people always tell me, Hori, when you don't have a car, why don't you buy a big car? No, it's not about buying the big car. It's about, if I go and buy that big car, will my staff survive for the next 6 months? Will my staff survive for the next year? You understand? So it's more of how you run your finances. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man, but it's up to a person as an individual.
Mukhari's future plans include moving to a bigger workplace and employing more females who will in turn fill up the industry. Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.